Man, I hate the summer. The summer heat is just beyond me. Unless I'm living down in San Diego, I'm just not a big fan of the heat. But so I've decided to hurry up and do some sneaker profiles this beautiful Sunday morning when it comes to this current time that I'm filming. Of course, the sun is already shining through the FC Sneaker Factory windows upon yours truly, as it always should be, right? The light should always be shining bright on Mr. Wonderful, but also the light should be shining bright as you as well, because you are my true subscribers, the people that support my channel. I appreciate each and every single one of you, the fellas out there, and that also includes my beautiful cheerleaders, my ladies. I appreciate each and every single one of you, the smart people out there here on YouTube that can decipher the real sneakerhead such as myself, instead of the freaking phonies out there that there's a constant flux of many of them out there. I appreciate you for being truly smart when it comes to the sneaker game and recognizing a real sneakerhead and somebody that's not gonna fucking bullshit you, feed you a bunch of garbage, and expect you to believe it. As you can see behind me, Mr. Wonderful is back in the FC Sneaker Factory to bring you another amazing segment when it comes to my beautiful profiles that I constantly deliver. I mean, July is here. I mean, MLB, the All-Star game is just right around the corner. So, in commemoration of that amazing event, I mean, I love the All-Star game. I love the Home Run Derby as well. Just a great time for baseball. Huge baseball fan. Of course, I do love the other sports, basketball, especially college basketball, and then football, of course. But to bring in the All-Star game, I decided to bring this beautiful vintage tee. I have not worn this tee in quite some time, but I purchased this a very long time ago on eBay. Authentic. This is a Salem tee, but as you can see, beautiful colors that are going on in this one. Jose Canseco, my favorite player back in the 80s or early 90s time. I mean, he was my favorite player. I had tons of his cards, and now they're basically worthless. But I do love this tee. I mean, this tee is just amazing tee. I mean, truly just vintage in terms of just the style and the graphics. But as you can see right there, right there, you do got that nice Salem hit. So the 4040 Club. At this time, when this shirt came out, he was the only member of the 4040 Club, no one else. And I believe ever since then, I want to say now there's Barry Bonds. I'm not sure if there's somebody else that's in that club, but at this current time when this shirt came out, he was the only member, the founding member of the 4040 Club. In case you don't know what that is a person, a baseball player that hit 40 home runs and also stole 40 bases during one single season. So, a great accomplishment. But I am also wearing, these are some rag and bone shorts. I mean, like I said, hot summer day. Got the nice, beautiful John Mayer in collaboration with Hideki, but also in collaboration with G-Shock. And this is the beautiful 6900. This is the white version. I love this watch. So just a great fit for today. I have these profiles to drop in, and actually after this, I got to go into this heat and start doing some errands. So I wanted to make sure that I'm very comfortable. But before I sit down, you see the skincare, because that's what you people deserve. Someone that's actually stylish, someone that has, nice hair, somebody that actually knows how to dress and knows how to drop a profile or a review on a shoe. You expect that. You deserve that, because you're investing your hard-earned time, your hard-earned money, because money is time, into watching somebody on YouTube that basically gives you entertainment. And that's what I fucking hope that I do when it comes to the sneaker game, but also when it comes to this sneaker genre. I mean, fuck all those other people out there when it comes to the sneaker genre. Garbage. I mean, the majority of them are. I'm not saying all of them, but the majority of them are terrible in terms of wannabes when it comes to the sneaker game, thinking that they just, basically they're doing it for the money. I get no monetary value. I do this strictly for the entertainment for myself, but also to create a beautiful catalog, because I have a ton of shoes and sometimes I do forget what I have. So it's always great to look back at these profiles and just relive these shoes, or to try to put an outfit together on a shoe that I just totally forgot that I have in the FC Sneaker Factory. So with all that being said, let's knock this motherfucker out of the park, just like Jose Canseco used to do. Okay, so with this segment that I'm about to drop, yeah, of course, right? Mr. Wonderful, the greatness when it comes to this, the FC Sneaker Factory. But when it comes to this segment, I had to do it to you all over again, or not all over again, but once again, with some beautiful Nike Air Max 1s when it comes to my specific collection. Huge fan of Air Max 1s. As you can see, I've dropped numerous segments when it comes to Air Max 1 when it comes to my channel. I mean, because I have a ton of them, but because they're just so easy to style. They go with everything. Perfect shoe to go with shorts, perfect shoe to go with pants, and they always look fucking amazing. And I always get a ton of compliments when I do wear an Air Max 1. So I decided to drop another segment because I do have more Air Max 1s. So I said, you know what, let's do another 5 when it comes to my FC Sneaker Factory. And let's go ahead and open up those books, because those beautiful doors are open for you beautiful people to go ahead and come on in. Come on in and witness greatness, as always, in that fucking 4K fashion. So here we go. The book is open because guess what? We are on Sneaker Profiles 336. And this one does not skip a beat. You see the thumbnail. I mean, if you can read, hopefully you're literate so you can read what's going to be brought to you. I don't bring any type of trickery. I don't put anything that's just not relevant to this specific sneaker when it comes to the verbiage on my thumbnail, but also when it comes to the thumbnail as well. So here we go. We are looking at a typical orange box, and you know what? When it comes to the Air Max 1s, when it comes to this segment, you're gonna see a lot of these boxes because there's really nothing special going on into a lot of these, unless you got a really crazy collaboration going on. But typically, this is pretty much what we always see. Orange box, so nothing special, but I'm going to show you that right there because that's what's important. Nike Air Max 1 Premium Medium Brown Mint Foam, okay? So, beautiful shoe. Right there, got your standard tissue paper, really nothing going on, but this was actually a sneaker at pickup. I actually picked this one up for retail, but like, I mean, I know you made these mistakes, and I know I made a ton of these mistakes when it comes to hurrying up and buying a shoe for retail, because the sneaker market is absolutely crazy right now. A lot of times you can wait, because, I mean, really, you don't need the shoe right away unless you're just like, I don't even know, like, you're just that person. But you could just wait and then wait for this shoe just to drop in price, whether it's on the aftermarket or whether it's even on the Nike sneaker app. And this one actually dropped, and I was like, damn, I should have just waited and purchased it when it dropped, because we'll go into the price tag on this one, but I could have got this for a lot cheaper. But I pulled the trigger, and I'm not going to return the shoe and then try to go buy it back again. That's just too much work. So we are looking at Sneaker Profiles 336 right here. And we are looking at the Nike Air Max 1 Crepe Hemp edition. So, great shoe. And this is not your standard Air Max 1 shoe because of the outsole on this one. This shoe, I was even surprised. I did not know that this released back in 2004. I mean, even Mr. Wonderful, when he does the profiles, and I'm doing my research prior to the profile, sometimes there's things that I learn about the shoe that I didn't know existed, and I don't even remember this coming out in 2004, but it says it did. But now, 2 years ago, September 15th of 2022, this shoe came out again, and this is the shoe that I'm holding in my hand for a whopping $180. And like I said, if I would have waited, I could have probably got it for a very fraction of that price. And I'm going to say I remember seeing it for like $120. Crazy. But let's go ahead and go on to this amazing materials when it comes to this one, and let me talk about the reasoning why I decided to purchase this shoe. Okay, so here we go. This shoe is different when you got your traditional Air Max one, because right here, this material on the toe box is a hemp type material. It's just really on the toe box, and then this small little piece right here, you do got more of that hemp material, and then at the very top, going through the ankle collar towards the rear part of the shoe, you do see that hemp material as well. But right here, you get a small little piece right here that's basically separating the toe box from this side panel window right there. But this is a synthetic light brown suede right there. This right here though is a nice synthetic suede that's going through the mudguard and going through the rear part. I'm sorry, the lateral part of the shoe going towards the rear. Right here is a sail midsole, so it's not in the white color. And then right here is beautiful, that sea foam color air unit. And then right here is what we typically don't see when it comes to the Air Max one. And this is that crepe type outsole. And we'll take a look at more of that outsole in a little bit. But up top though, on this side panel is this beautiful light brown color suede. And this is some beautiful suede right here. Nice smooth touch. Smooth to the touch suede right here, and that travels through the shoelaces and then going towards the rear part of the shoe. I love this though right here, that sea foam swoosh, thick cut leather on the swoosh, but you do see that nice tumble leather as well when it comes to that sea foam. And that's what really drew me to this shoe, was those sea foam hits. I really like those sea foam hips when it came to this one. So moving towards the rear part, you do see that continuation of that hemp material on the very top of the rear, but then you got that more of that beautiful continuation of that nice light brown, beautiful smooth touch suede right there. The seafoam embedded Nike swoosh in air. I love that. Below that, you do got that continuation of that little bit more rougher type synthetic suede. Sail midsole, the crepe outsole, as you can see, and then let's take a look at the medial. The medial part of the shoe. Looking a little bit different when it comes to the different cuts of the materials on the medial side when compared to the lateral side, but you still got that same colorway that's going on. You still got that nice hemp, that nice light beige hemp material going right here just on around the ankle collar. Actually, this right here is a nice smooth type. What is this? Oh, you know what? This is actually suede right here. So this is a nice light brown suede right there, and then obviously you see that dark plastic hit for the shoelaces, and then you also got that beautiful continuation of that smooth to the touch, that beautiful light brown leather. I'm sorry, light brown suede that's traveling through the medial portion on the heart of the shoe. And then right there you do got that nice sea foam colored swoosh in that nice beautiful thick cut tumble leather. Love that. Right here, sail midsole, sea foam air unit, and then you got that nice crepe material right there. So right here, as you can see, this is that nice hip material that's traveling from the medial portion of the shoe going towards the toe box. And then also you got that nice right here rougher type suede, synthetic suede material on the darker brown colored side. Let's take a look at the front part. Look at that front part. So now you can actually see the crepe portion of the outsole. That's really brings, you know, a different look when it comes to this specific Air Max 1. But look at that front view. Love that front view. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's take a look at the outsole. So this is a shoe I actually have wore. I wore this one. Great wear though. Got a lot of compliments, a ton of looks, because just the colorway of this shoe is very nice. But look at that nice crepe outsole. This is the outsole that you traditionally don't see on the Air Max. This is what makes it, one, more money, but also two, a little bit more heavier of a shoe. But I do see this type crepe material on a lot of like boots. I forgot what kind of boot that I have that has that crepe material on the outsole. But let's take a look at the aerial unit. My favorite part, the aerial view, is just absolutely beautiful. But you see that nice hemp color material on the toe box. This right here, this nice light brown suede right here. And then that goes into this, you see the white laces, but underneath those white laces, you do got a hemp material tongue. And then look at that. The nice white patch, or I should say maybe label. And then you see the Nike, the swoosh, the Air Max, all in that beautiful seafoam color. Inside though, got a nice ankle collar in that beautiful light beige material. Light beige insole, the Nike swoosh, and the Air in that beautiful seafoam. So gorgeous shoe. Absolutely gorgeous. Very, I mean, perfect shoe for what, springtime, because you do got that little bit of pastel colors going on, but perfect shoe for the summertime. I mean, this is a shoe that I have wore, I want to say maybe a couple times now, but just a great shoe. Great shoe. Like I said, it's a heavier shoe when compared to like your traditional Air Max one because of the crepe outsole. I always thought it was gonna feel different when I walk, like with the walk on it, but it absolutely doesn't feel any different when compared to the Air Max, your traditional Air Max one, with the traditional outsole. So different look when it comes to the outsole, but overall just a great shoe. Great shoe to have. Actually right here, now I'm looking at this. So this, like I said, this is a nice, just this little portion right here, a nice light brown suede. But right here, this is actually, I thought this was actually like a suede type material, a thick suede, but this is actually a canvas material. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm not sure if the camera's going to pick that up, but it is an actual canvas material that's traveling just below like the shoelaces and the upper portion of the outsole, or I'm sorry, the toe box. So pretty crazy. I just barely recognized that. So you got a lot of crazy materials going on. You got a hemp material, got a little bit of rougher synthetic suede when it comes to this darker brown. Right here is a canvas material. And then up top right here, this is like my favorite material, is this nice smooth to the touch suede. And then also you got a nice tumble leather swoosh. So you got what, four types of materials going on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, actually six materials going on this shoe. So now, I mean, now that I think about that, it does make sense with the dollar value of this shoe, because it's $180 when compared to, I want to say, your traditional Air Max one. I want to say maybe they're what, $150. Now, I mean, everything's jumped up, and I don't know what the prices are when it comes to these Air Maxes that are releasing now, because honestly I don't touch them, and I just wait for the prices to drop on every single Air Max that comes out. So right there, the book is closed on this amazing, gorgeous crepe colorway, the hemp crepe colorway, I should say. Beautiful shoe. A shoe that I feel like if you really like that one, you can definitely go out and get it for a lot cheaper than what I paid for it on retail, because I did pay for this retail, and I could go purchase this now for probably a lot cheaper than what I paid for retail, which is absolutely crazy. But I hope you enjoy this one. I mean, this one actually ends this amazing episode, the intro to this amazing segment that I'm about to drop in for you. But don't worry, tomorrow you'll be getting this amazing short that I always deliver. But in a couple of days, you'll be getting a brand new episode. Of course, I'll be wearing the same thing, because I film all these profiles in one day when it comes to each segment, so I'm wearing the same outfit. But I just love this shirt. Great shirt, beautiful eBay pickup for myself, brand new when I purchased this. So very happy to find this. Very hard to find, but this is a medium, a Salem tee, so vintage. I just absolutely love it. But you know what? As all the beautiful ladies tell me, like on a consistent basis, I mean, I'm sorry if that doesn't happen to you fellas, but it happens to me. That's why I'm Mr. Wonderful. But they always say those beautiful words at the end of the night, at the end of the day, or at the beginning of the morning. Mr. Wonderful, Floyd, you are too damn